What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 19 in Crash Course in Clash of Clans. Let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? You heard me here right. Today we are here on episode 19 in Crash Course in Clash of Clans. We do have some things that have finished. We finished our mortar, we finished one of our air defenses, and we finished those couple archer towers to catch them all up to that level. So, all that being said, how many more of those do we get? We need just a little bit more so we can get another one of those. Unless I want to get a couple of research potions, which I am full on. Question mark? Oh, well, whatever. Regardless, we're here with another episode in Crash Course. Before I get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. It does help me out tremendously with YouTube's algorithm. The more support you guys give me like that. So if you would not mind, I would do greatly appreciate it. Now, let's go into some more of these upgrades. I'm not going to waste a ton of time with you guys here today. We are back. We are going to not even think two things about it. We are going to put the air fence down immediately. That makes it max. That makes it catch up to the rest of everything else. That is a 1 day and 7 hour upgrade. That is a little bit on the longer side for sure. But that gives us time to finally start playing catch up with some other things like this other mortar, leveling it up to level 4, so it's caught up with those. And they will have another level before those are maxed. So I do deeply apologize for everybody. Can that go up another level? Ooh, my Dark Elixir Drill can go up another level. Ooh. That's something I hadn't considered. You know what? Let's do that. Oh man, I really don't want to. I actually really don't want to do that. I don't think I will. You can't make me, so I'm not going to. That'll be something we worry about a little bit later. You know, let's start playing catch up with some of these cannons. We'll come back to the cannons being done, and probably that, just all around the same time. So we'll come back to this, and this. All done around the same time post this next raid. So let's go into the raid so we don't waste any more time. We're just going to quick intermission real quick, right? This will be super fast. We're just going to put down the cannons one more time because that was so fast. Allie hasn't even gotten home yet in between that section right there, the attack, and that. So we're just going to put down the cannons for one more level just to make it that little bit faster for us. Now we go back. Cool. So we're into our raid, one of our raids. Went to a raid where there was an air defense upgrading. I zapped out the air sweeper. I put down some random lightning just to weaken up some other things. Different thing about this raid than normal is there was actually a clan castle here, right? I had to deal with a giant, a few barbarians, and a few archers. What makes this raid also a little different for me is this is the first time while playing on PC and doing this kind of raid. Just in general, just on the computer, right? Doing a raid on the computer. And seeing if it works the same way in Clash of Clans. So in Clash of Clans Mobile, when you close out the app and force quit it, it actually finishes the raid for you. Because it's all computer generated, it knows exactly what's going to happen, where stuff's going to go. So it fast forwards everything for you. It's a way to fast forward it. This works the exact same way. This was my test subject for that. A little bit of loot, not a ton. Don't need a ton right now. So just so you guys know, you can still do that on PC. Cool little raid for you guys. Just really quick one. We're going to go back to some more upgrades though. Alright, so we're back post-raid. And we are now in November. So that was towards the end of October. We have gotten our season bank from the Gold Pass, which is totally free. Your Sour Elixir is one. You can still trade your matchup medals to the trader. And that has been stored. Okay, let's claim these. We have 660. We'll just get the extra builder potion out of it. And I can't really spend the other little bit that I have. So man, I was not ready for this because I was like, oh man, I don't know. It's been a couple days since I've been on. I don't know how much loot I'm going to have to work with. I guess it doesn't matter. Given that happened, so that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down our rage spell. It's the most expensive one. Makes sense to me. Oh man, our armies are empty too, man. Those troops were gone. So we're going to do what every Town Hall 7 absolutely loves to do. We're just going to mass dragons. And lightning spells, that's exactly what we needed. So we're going to get into some more upgrades. We already got those done. Seems like our mortars have caught up to each other pretty easily. My glasses are fogging, so we're going to ignore those for now. Leveling the cannons, those are both 4. You know what we could do? We're going to do each one of these mortars, even though they'll take a day and 18 hours the way it currently stands. Good lord. I got 5 builder's potions, though. Man, that actually will be kind of sweet, though. I'm debating doing that and speeding that up, using at least 2, maybe 3 of them. What else? What's another really long upgrade I have? Do I have another super long one that I can use that would actually benefit from something like that? I can't imagine the Teslas take that long at this moment. Sweeper doesn't need it. How long is this? That is a 16-hour upgrade, so that's a fairly reasonable length on an upgrade. $500,000, but that's only 10 hours. Still, good lord, this has really concerned me now. I don't know what to do with all this money. I genuinely, I don't know what to do. I guess what we are going to do is we will... I don't want to do that. That'll probably end up being the last thing I do. I have physically too much money. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it here. A day and 18 hours in each one of those is a little annoying, so I'm going to put down a couple of those. That will take 30 hours off, which will take the day off, plus the 6 hours, make it 12 hours. So by this time tomorrow, plus the few hours for the actual time for it to take the 3 days off. Yeah, so that will actually lead to me being able to finish up the episode tomorrow for that. So we got those going, along with the Tesla. We'll probably work on the other Tesla and then work on catching up the cannons and that archer tower. Finally, that some of you guys have been on my case about. But besides that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do one more raid. Alright, so we're taking a look at our first dragon attack on Supatuta. I'm excited for this. This is going to be the most meta thing that we use, essentially for 7, 8, and maybe even 9, depending. And it's very similar to how we were with the lava loons, right? We zap out one of the air defenses. We kind of put all of our dragons in on one side, kind of going straight in on one area. So you'll notice I did actually zap out the air defense furthest away, also one that was next to a sweeper. Just one less thing I have to deal with. So that way the 2 air defenses are on the same side I am currently putting my dragons on over here. So my dragons are kind of running face first into them, so they're getting attacked by the air defenses a lot quicker, but they're also getting in front of them a lot quicker. So they're actually going to get to them, which in turn leads to actually destroying the air defenses and having a pretty easy 3-star. A lot of mistakes that people make, especially at these lower town halls, is that they'll kind of destroy something like this one over here, and then they'll come in from away from it, right? Because they want to avoid these air defenses as long as possible. But the longer you avoid them, the more damage they actually end up doing to you in the long run, right? So that's something I would recommend avoiding from, pretty simply, even for Town Hall 7, 8, and 9. Super simple, super common mistake. I did use hogs in my clan castle, 1, because I wasn't thinking about it, and 2, because it was super easy, right? I mean, I didn't think about changing it, but also I got to use them to essentially take out and help assist with some of those air defenses. I would normally just put another dragon in there, just a stronger dragon. Why not use it? Super easy 3-star. Back to some more upgrades. Alright, so we're back post-raid. The 3 mortar upgrades went through. Tesla's upgraded. The madness has now ended because it was night when I recorded that last little bit. I did get an extra 100,000 gold, I guess, out of all those metals that I didn't get to spend, which I'm a little sad about. We'll remove some of this stuff. And we do have, I mean, just a ton of gold and elixir that we just don't know what to do with at this point. It's mildly disturbing. I don't know how I'm going to use it all. I'm not going to be able to, actually, while we're at Town Hall 7. Sadly, this is one of the things that's down about upgrading your walls so quick. I can't upgrade them again, and that's normally would be the kind of the go-to dump for something like this. Mortars don't need another level, so what needs another level now that's starting to actually need that? We can go Dark Elixir Drill. That's not a half-bad upgrade, something that we're definitely going to be using. Tesla, since we upgraded the one, we might as well upgrade the other. And then a couple of cannons. Our archer tower needs it. And then the rest is traps. Man, we're already almost maxing for a Town Hall 7. That's kind of absurd to think about. Well, let's start playing catch up with a couple of these things really quick. We'll do those. Those will be super quick. We'll come back just to pick back up on those two again. Put down the other cannon and the archer tower again. But I'm going to show you guys one more raid before we do that. Cool? Cool. And so we're going to take a look now at the first, essentially, version of Gohog. Now, this really isn't Gohog. I don't have golems. I have giants. So it's G-Hog. That sounds dumb. What it is essentially is I'm using some giants in a handful of a big area of splash damage that I want to tank. I'm going to bring a handful of heal spells, and I'm essentially going to throw down all my hogs in one blanketed kind of area, so they'll actually sweep through the base, throw the heal spells down to support them in the spots where there's bigger splash damage. You'll notice I've actually just kind of put them down kind of quickly here and here, in order just to kind of speed up their process, because that's where all the damage was left, essentially minus that and the random Tesla that was hidden. I use my Barbarian King and a handful of wizards to come over here and take out the enemy king. The king is one of the biggest killers to this strategy, and the queen and the later town halls, right? The heroes, something the hogs will just essentially ignore. So being able to take care of that is super huge, but very nice little touch, super easy attack that you should definitely be learning at Town Hall 7, and make sure you upgrade your hogs and your heroes and your, all this kind of stuff, right? All this, even the giants actually came through and actually did a little bit for us. So some very nice work, and we love to see the very easy 3-star. Yep, and you see, oh, there was one builder hut down here in the corner they didn't get to see. Awesome. Beautiful 3-star. Last set of upgrades. Let's go. Cool. Post-raid. Couple upgrades gone down. I would do some more. You know, I would always like to wait until I have every single one of them, but I just don't have that kind of time right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put down a couple more upgrades. Oh man, look at that. We're finally starting to make a dent in that gold. Those are level 6, so those are being caught up to really quickly. That's down, perfect. We're going to put down the archer tower one more time. We're going to put down the cannon, the other cannon, one more time. And that's going to be kind of how we're ticking and tacking back through the rest of this, as far as these upgrades go. Until we finish Town Hall 7. Does seem like there's a couple things that we still need to do. We need to get some upgrades out of our lab out of the way for sure. A couple more defensive things. But that will have to wait for the next episode. So thank you guys so much for coming by. As always, I appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other kind of stuff you guys want to see in the next kind of upcoming weeks, videos, stuff like that. I'm hoping at the end of the next episode we go to Town Hall 8. I'm not positive we will. It might be close. It might not be. Who knows? We'll have to see. Thank you guys for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, everybody.